Welcome back, everybody, to Superstar SEO Q&A number 12, the Jumbo Edition, named so because we added about 1,000 new people to our Facebook group this week, do a nice write-up in the Ahrefs blog. I suggest you go check it out. And I'm calling this the Jumbo Edition because we have lots and lots of questions. So without further ado, let's dive right in and get started with the questions. But before we do that, there was a nice pause there. I hope it came off seamless. If you would like to have your questions answered in a video just like this, join us at superstarseo.com/Facebook, the greatest SEO community in the history of the world, and you can get your questions answered and lots of other cool stuff that I'm going to promote again at the end of this video. So, let's try this again and get started.
So you want to be a rock superstar and live large, big house, 5 cars, you're in charge.
Question number 1. I think I remember you saying there is a Web 2.0 poster in the works. Will that be your next priority after Legiit? Yes, it will. It was originally going to be my first thing, but I decided to focus on Legiit first because it's going to be a big deal. We'll be talking about that more as time goes on, but yeah, that's going to be the next thing. It's going to be similar to some tools that are out there now, but with my own tweak on it and with my vast experience with it, with those, I'm going to make the best one that's ever been made. So, next question. This isn't really a question so much as an incorrect statement. It is, Marvel is better, no question needed. You're wrong. Next question. Do you batch record videos? Any other tips for being consistent with posting YouTube videos? As anybody who kept up with my 30-day challenge knows, I do not because I suck at keeping up with them. I don't batch record. My good friend Mike Hicks does. He's been very consistent with his real estate channel. He's got a great real estate course for Facebook ads that you should check out. He really knows his stuff. He actually taught cold calling as well in my consulting mastery course. So he batch uploads, well, I should say batch records and then uploads a day at a time. It makes so much more sense, but it's really not my style. It probably should be, and I'd do better at it, but no, I don't. And no, I don't really have any other tips because I suck at it. So, next question. I'm here because I got your free Google Map GMB book, which that stands for Google My Business, that you've been promoting. Glad you got it. Hope you find it valuable. Could you explain what is the significant difference between that information and the information in your paid version? By paid version, I assume you mean my course, Superstar Maps Mastery. The main difference is that in the course, you get videos of me over the shoulder showing you what steps to take, how to take them, and so on. Like, we go into much more detail, and it's right over the shoulder. Plus, you get access to a group where you can ask me questions, and you can only ask questions in the course itself. So, for the price, it's $97, and yes, I am promoting right now. I think it's well worth it. We've had some students get some really great results, so that should answer that. Next question is, Kirill, how do you stay on task? I know I need to focus 100% on sales, but I find myself doing other less meaningful tasks to avoid focusing on sales, which I know is, and it pisses me off. Well, I'm not the best one to answer this because I've struggled with staying on task because I do lots of different things. But the real answer is you gotta start doing things that you love. Like, I know sales are important. You have to find a way to make it something that you like doing. Otherwise, you're never gonna focus on it, no matter how many like coffees with butter or nootropics or anything else you take. If you don't like doing it, you're gonna keep finding ways to get out of it. So either hire someone to do it or find a way to make it fun for yourself, gamify it somehow. But as far as, you can't force yourself to do something you don't want to do. So hopefully that makes sense. What's your take on foreign SEO? Have you tried any non-English SEO? Not extensively. I had a site a while back, and I want to say it was in Italian. And it was just because at the time, foreign SEO was the thing that a lot of people were doing. But no, I don't have enough experience to offer any expert advice on it. Although I've heard it's much, much easier. So, next question is from Asim. He says, referring to your video about how to build an affiliate site, how to lose super after pregnancy, there's a video on this channel about that you should go watch. Why did you use unique content on each post and did not use the same article again and adjust the on-page as we do for the local sites? In other words, can I assume that you do not worry about duplicated content on local sites, but you worry about duplicated content on affiliate sites, how to lose weight? Thank you so much for your answers. Oh, if you look at that site a little more carefully, you'll see that each post targets an entirely different keyword. So it may be how to lose fupa for men, or how to lose fupa I can't even remember now. What does FUPA mean? So they're entirely different things. It's not like where you're trying to rank for best SEO in New York, best SEO in Los Angeles. It's not the exact same thing over and over again with just a slightly modified area. It's an entirely, I don't want to say entirely different topic, but a subtopic of a much bigger topic. So that's the main reason why. Affiliate SEO versus local SEO for client. Which do you prefer? Which is more profitable and better to do when starting? Starting, you definitely want to start with client because you can go from having no money to having a few $1,000 in your pocket with just talking to someone. And affiliate takes time. That said, I prefer doing services and affiliate and some other things like that than I do client just because I'm building something of my own. So it really just depends on you. But if you're getting started, then you need to start with client because you start getting paid right away and you can use that money to get into affiliate. So hopefully that answers that. And I skipped one. Next question is, what is the best tool to see competition backlinks? SERP is my favorite. You look at you can stick your competitor's URL in there and see all their backlinks and stuff. If you want individual tools, you can also use Majestic and Ahrefs and stuff, but SERP should be more than enough for most people. Next question is from Pritam. He says, buying an auction niche domain and 301 redirecting to a new partial match domain. Is it a better practice? And in this case, within how many days ranking starts to show up? I'm never going to answer questions that say how many days or how long or anything like that because it's too random. Having said that, that's a good technique. Getting a powerful domain and then pushing that juice through an EMD or PMD, exact match domain or partial match domain, will definitely help give you a nice little boost. So it's worth doing. I wouldn't do it a lot, but it's definitely something worth doing. So next question is from Abubakar, and I apologize if I got that wrong, is does redirecting of URLs help in SEO? I would probably need a little more information to answer this properly, but if you need to redirect a URL that doesn't make sense to one that does, then yeah, it can help a little bit. If you can ask in the group with a little more detail, I could probably answer that a little better for you. So next question is from Jamie. Jamie says, hi, I hope everything is going well. It absolutely is. I really want to know if customers' link in my portfolio page should have a do follow or no follow link. New sites usually have 0 PR and DA and not niche related, so it will hurt my own site SEO. Or what's the best practice for that? Tried doing a Google search, but there's nothing that addresses this matter. Don't worry too much about it. Whatever the site does naturally, just leave it like that. If your site automatically makes everything no follow, that's fine. If it makes it do follow, that's fine. This isn't going to have much effect one way or the other. So whatever the site does on its own is fine. Next question comes from Jarno. Oh, this is a long one. It says, how to optimize single-page websites. I'm not talking about single-page applications because they're capable of changing the URL, etc. on the fly. For example, client is a small business owner and all his details fit to single page. Services are just one block of the page, and by clicking the link from menu, takes the user to the, okay, I see what you're saying. Should I make a new page for services and import it completely or partially? I think it would be best because you get the benefit of having a separate URL by having a separate service page, and that's a powerful ranking factor. And I don't know, to me, a single page site just doesn't seem as trustworthy. So I would break it out into service pages and location pages and just add some more content to flesh it out a little bit. So get it up to 4 or 5 pages, and that's more than enough. So I would add more pages and take advantage of the opportunities that provides. So hopefully that answered that. If not, ask in the group and I'll clear that up as best as I could. Stopros asks, how long does it take for a website to be listed on Google from the time I add the website on Webmaster Tools? I added several websites up till now, but it seems that some websites I added 3 to 4, I don't know if that's years or months or days ago, are still not indexed. I also created some backlinks, but still no difference. Any idea what is causing that, or is this how Google works? I usually get mine indexed almost right away as soon as I put something up. If it's it depends on what the 3 to 4 is. If that's days, that's probably not that unnatural. If that's years or months, then you probably just need to put up some content and do a fetch and render in Webmaster Tools, or use that plugin, and I'm blanking on what it's called, but where you put a video on it and it creates a video sitemap and it pings Google. So use that. So it shouldn't take more, even 3 or 4 days is ridiculous. I usually get mine done in a few minutes. So I can't, without more detail, I can't really say for sure, but it shouldn't take long at all. I've had them done or indexed in minutes. So, And I assume that's what you mean by listed and not ranked. So, because some people mix those tools up, but I don't think you did. So next question is best white hat SEO tactics. First of all, there's absolutely no such thing as white hat or black hat or gray hat. All SEO is against terms of service, so it'll help you to stop thinking in terms of that. Other than that, I would just say posting on social media, things like that, you know, making blog posts, optimizing your on page, and that's about as much as white hat you can do. I prefer to do things that are going to get me ranked faster than that, though. Next question is newbie tips for making money on Legiit when it opens. Legiit, for those of you that don't know, and he spelled it wrong here, it's Legiit, but that's okay. I'm not trying to pick on him. It's unique. Anyway, is the new online marketplace that's going to be designed to help sellers create a full-time income selling their services. My thing would be to get in the day it opens, or as soon as you can, put something on there and become the authority on that. Like when Source Market, which is now Conquer, came out, I immediately started selling SendWire and social signals, like as soon as they would let me on. And I've kind of become the go-to person for those on that site, also because I'm awesome. But just get on it as soon as possible and dominate whatever it is that you do. Become the person that people think of when they do that, and then people will start recommending you. So that's tip number one. I'm going to be talking more about that in the coming weeks, though, so stay tuned. Next question is from Tim. Do social signals only apply to the webpage that they are gathered for? If I get a bunch for the homepage or of our website, do they spread their effect on the rest of the inner pages or the website, or is it each page seen as independent? Overall, I would say that each page is seen as independent. So if you're trying to rank an inner page, I would send them to that. If you're trying to rank the homepage, I would send them to that. Whatever you're trying to rank, I would send them to that page, and in addition to any other pages on the site that you're trying to rank. So I guess the answer is each page is each URL is a separate thing, and it doesn't really spread over the site that much. So next question is from Toka, and this is our last question of the day. What do you think about pinging backlinks? Is it a good idea, no effect, or harmful? If by pinging you mean like telling Google that the link exists, it helps a little bit. Or like when I put up a new PBM post, I tend to do the sitemap thing I was just talking about, to ping Google with them to let Google know that they're there so they can get indexed a little quicker. It helps a little bit. It's not super necessary, but that's pretty much the answer to it. It's definitely not harmful. Helps tiny bit, but if you don't do it, that's fine too. And that's all we've got for you today. If you would like to get your questions answered in a video just like this and be a part of the most amazing SEO community in the history of mankind, you can join us at superstarseo.group. We, like I said, have added another about 1,200 people in the last few days, thanks to an awesome write-up in ahrefs.com/blog. So go check that out. If you want to sign up to we talked about Legiit a couple of times. If you want to be alerted as soon as that becomes possible, like I said, you want to get on it as soon as possible so you can dominate that particular, whatever it is that you do, and be the person that people go to for that. You can make yourself a lot of money and build a really stable business from that. So you're gonna want to go to that site right now, legiit.com, and sign up to be notified as soon as it goes live. We're getting real close. I'm doing some great testing on it, and I'm really excited about it. If you want to check out my buddy Michael's real estate course that I talked about, it's Facebook Ads Mastery. It's brilliant. I've been working with him as long as I've been in SEO. He teaches in my course. The course, I've gone through it myself. It's really great. And you can check that out at refamastery.com. That's real estate ads for Facebook. Or, yeah, you get it. And, of course, if you like videos like this, and why wouldn't you, go ahead and click the subscribe button below this video, then click the notification bell, and you will be alerted the minute a new video drops. I'm going to do my best to get more regular with them again and provide you some great information, and you can hear my sexy voice as well. So that's all I've got for you today. If you want to have your friends and family subscribe, you can have them go to superstarseo.tv and get a one-click subscribe by sending them that link. I thank you for being here. I hope to talk to you again soon, and have a great day. Peace.